Happy Saturday, everyone. Hello, Crimson here. Hello, hello. Let's go over to this one. Hello. Alrighty. So we've got two sets to build tonight. First up is the X1 Ninja Charger to complete my Ninjago anniversary sets. And then we have the new, just pull it up, Botanicals water lilies. Alrighty, let's get started. How you doing, Keita? That was terrible, Rip. Oh, first bag has too many pigs. Get it on my fingers. He just says, tempted to go see He-Man in theaters. Fair enough. I haven't been too interested in it. Ooh, come on. Interact source for the instructions. All right. You got the brick separator. He just says, word of mouth to it seems very positive. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, first up, Nindroid. Okay, and then the mask. The head is way not aligned. Wait, no, he has a pauldron. Where is that? Is pauldron? Where's the pauldron? There. All right. Surprised this doesn't have any leg printing at all. Okay, that's the Nindroid done. He'll just go up there with the characters. The head messed up again. There. Okay. Oh, also, fresh new Lego cube. Welcome in the Devonverse. I'm doing pretty well today. How are you? And if I grab my old cube, let me put this on top to seal it so I can hold it sideways. This thing is full to the brim, so I decided it's time to replace. Alright, now for Kai. Yeah, I got these ages ago from Muji. It's a Japanese shop, but they don't sell these anymore. I have 3 of them total, but I can't buy them anymore. So if I want more, I'd have to get something else. But these like stack, so it's really nice to have. So we're building 2 sets today. First is the Ninjago X1 Ninja Charger set. And then we have the Water Lilies Botanical. Both of them are June 1st releases. Alright. Where's his armor? Oh, he doesn't get armor. Okay. I assume so. It's so he can fit in the car. Alright, Kai goes up there. Now. I haven't built a Lego car in ages, not on stream ever. Okay. Now these two. So just earlier tonight, I went to see The Amazing Digital Circus, the last act at the theater. Really fun experience. Also, I can turn on the chat box again now that I've not got the big instructions from last time. So that should be working. Two of this and these two. These go on either side of the L piece. Okay. Grates on the body. In Kija, I mentioned this to you last night. I put the instructions under weight overnight, and they've turned out all right. I'm not 100% sure about one of them, but we'll see when I put it on the set if I need to get Lego to send me new ones. Yeah. 1, 2. Okay, just gonna have a sip. This thing, make a slot for the driver, I assume. Some yellow pieces, not gold. This and you need to go in there. Then that can go on. Kija says, woke up. Oh, Kija said, today has been very rainy. Woke up in the middle of the night to close my window. Oh no, don't get rained on. Okay, so 2 blue dots go in the second last slot. Okay. Kid just said, I'm not made of sugar. True, true. And you're not the Wicked Witch. Okay. This goes Yeah. He just says, well, who's to say? Also, as soon as I've gone live, one of my nostrils is just blocked up. It's really annoying. Just one second, quickly. Okay, that's a little better. What do I need to do? I've done those two. Right. 2 little swords. Go in each of these. Okay, make some wheels. Come on. Actually, it's the same on both sides, doesn't matter. This needs to go on the back. And then wheel and a pin. Oh, there we are. And the other. Got a little motorbike. Does not steer very well at all. Perfectly honest. Alright, I'm just going to sit Kai in the motorbike. Bag 2. Actually, starting the cart now. Surprised Sully hasn't come to annoy me. Oh. Okay. Let's get started then. They go on each corner. And then 1, 2. These two. These two and this. Good. It's 1 and 2. Oh, that one there. And these two go together. and stick underneath. I put the other one there. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Two, 3, and 4. Okay. These nice light blue pieces. Come on. There we are. Jumbo, welcome on in. I was wondering where you were. You normally here from the start. How was your night? Or how was your day? I should say. Not how was your night. It's only been night for a little bit there. Well, maybe like 5 hours at this point. Jumbo has quoted Sam Reich saying, "I've been here the whole time." Kija said, "No, you haven't." Then Jumbo says, "To be honest, not really. But I've been here since Kija's rainy message." Okay, that's long enough. So yeah, I lied to you the other day. So I got this set and the water lilies. But for now, that'll be the end of my Lego spending. I got all the anniversary figures for this series, so I'm good. This goes there. No, I'm being genuinely honest here. I'm not planning on buying any more at this point in time. At least for a few months. I don't even think there's many that I have my eye on that are unreleased at the moment. Jumbo says, "You'll need to owe me something if you go and buy something from Lego in the next 2 months." I will not. I will be playing something on stream, probably. I think it's about time that I start playing that. This, you can park the bike in it. Okay. Jumbo says, good. Or else I will know. I mean, I'll be streaming any Lego I buy, so yeah, you will know. And also I'm considering going down to Melbourne in a few months, so I would want to save money for that. Yeah, so I'm considering going to PAX, which is one of Australia's big gaming conventions. Nothing confirmed yet, I'm just considering. No, it's more with a stopper. And these two. Okay. So the Technic stud thing goes into here. Jumbo says October 9th to 11th, PAX Oz 2026. Yeah, that's the dates. It's one of the only real gaming conventions we get here. So, might as well try check it out. Okay, so this one goes up the front here. And then another. These two and a pin. He just says better than us. You got nothing. I mean, relative to you two, it might as well be in another country, like relative to your country sizes. Because, God, Melbourne's far away from Sydney. And I'm quoting my friend who has family that live in Melbourne here. Melbourne is a shithole. Those are his exact words that he said earlier tonight when I asked if he wanted to go down with me. Jumbo says, I'm sure a lot of Melbourneites, I think they called that, will beg to differ. But I'll leave Aussie politics to you all. I mean, I've never been to Melbourne myself, so I can't really say. I've been in Victoria a fair few times, but never Melbourne. What is that? He just said... Actually, I'll eat my words. We have a yearly con called Assembly. Then Jumbo says, I feel like if you had gone to Canberra first, then Melbourne, you'll say something different. I've been to Canberra. It is so boring. There is nothing there. Jimmy says, I believe you about Canberra. Nothing there. It's so boring. I'm sorry for just roasting other states' capitals, but God, they're boring. I need you and you. I went to Canberra both for school camp, and I usually go through it every year when I'm heading, well, not anymore, but I used to go through it every year when I was heading to the snow. And God, there is nothing there really. It's so boring. Like usually we would only stop in Canberra because there's a Costco there, and we used to have a membership. But yeah, we have Costco in Oz. Same membership-based model as the US, but still pretty good. Yeah, the membership thing is international. It's just their business model. Huh? Extension Spring. Jumbo says, I got mine in Taiwan for 1 year. Good for families, not good for singletons like myself. Yeah, it is only good for families, really, because you're buying such bulk. Like, not everyone needs that much of something. I have heard it's, like, very good for restaurants and stuff, because they can afford to buy in bulk like that. Oh, I need to redo this, so... Yes. Jumbo says, ooh, yes, but yes, food. The cooked food there is great. I never actually got any of the food from, like, the food court. And then Jumbo said, no Costco in Singapore either. Ah. I mean, there's not really space for one, probably. If they did get one, it'll be tucked away in, like, an industrial area or something. Jumbo says, anyway, I'm running low on HP and PP now if I'm at Pokemon. Yawns. Oh no, what did you do? You said busy day, I assume. Yeah. Oops. Jumbo says, went down to town to help facilitate my mum in her iPad purchase, then a few more errands while I'm out. Fair enough. He just said, low HP would mean you got injured. Yeah. Who'd you fight? The iPad? Maybe. Okay, that's neat. So I assume it's like spike goes in. It'll be on wheels, so it'll be a bit easy to do that, but like... Yeah. You can launch the bike with the car. Okay. Jumbo says, lots of recoil from social interaction. God, I understand. So. Key says, well, one should use rest to heal up then. A Technic pin and this big L piece. Jumbo says, so early right now, just 9 p.m. Yeah, that's nothing. Then Key just said, or Sacred Ash. Yes, Sacred Ash is a very good healing item. Jumbo said, and tomorrow I don't need to get up early for once in a while. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so it's arguably the... Yeah, I think so. Does it revive or is it just full heal for everything? Does everything. Yeah, it's the best. No comment. There's no arguably. That is the best. Period. I mean, why do you think they only put one in each game and it's not even in every game? He just said, oh wait, I've done this in the wrong spot. I did have it. No. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Oh, what did I do? And the little clippy bits. Okay. 1, 2, 3. A red plate. Then we build up for the other side, I assume. This way. In L. Like this. Mm-hmm. And then like that. Surprised you don't connect the two. And then it's the same thing on the side. Two, three. Yes, the fillers. Oh, I missed the little red stud there. Oh, that's wrong on this side. I just want mirrored. Okay, a claw. And the red plate. Taped with the Technic axle. Okay. And then put this through the middle there. And seal it at the back. Okay, it's bag 3 done. Or bag 2 done. Moving to bag 3. God, it's weird having them bounce on the bottom of the container like that. Cleanest rip all night. Okay. You already do the book. So this build won't take too long. At least overall. This is much smaller than the sets we've been doing lately. This, yeah. This goes there and the underside of that. Okay. The pearl gold, okay. Thought I had some rustling. Where are these pieces? Yeah. This one. This goes here. We'll get some vents. And then this just clicks in next to the little wing there, okay? And then we do the same stuff that we did before, the opposite side. Huh. There it is. This. Nope, that's what it is. That's it. This. A double wedge. No vent slope. Alright. These two green cylinders. Bang and come on. Bang. A beam across all of it. These 1L piece, 2L pieces, and Technic bricks. Okay. Cool. black double wedge. Another 2x4, another 1x4. Slope. Slope. Tail fin. One back. There. I see, so bang. It actually launches decently well. Like, if I set it up properly, when it's done, it'll go further. Okay. Jumbo says, feels like Dark Knight, the bike launch mechanism. Yeah, from the back crawler. I think it might have taken inspiration because I think that came out around the same time, but it is kind of smart having it be a bike and then you just hit the button and it releases the car and then it releases the bike, the button. The release just doesn't work super well without the wheels on. What was I doing? I need tiles. Four hollow gold studs. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Flip. Inverted slope. 1 and 2. And then these Technic beams on the other end. Where did that piece go? Just accidentally launched off one of the inverted slopes. Okay, 2 vented slopes. All gold for 2. And these 2 slopes. There. Gold slopes. First sticker. It's an engine block. So I got this sticker sheet. It's got a bit of a hole here that doesn't show well on camera, and it was folded up in a weird way. So after tonight, I may have to send off to Lego to get a replacement sticker sheet. I just need to see the state of the stickers. Sticker time. Boom. Okay, and then this goes just loosely. Oh, I get it. Yep. So that's what these technic holes we made earlier were for. And the other side. There you go. If I load this and then no, so that just conceals it, I guess, a bit. You'd think press down on the engine and it would release the you'd think it would activate the play feature, but no, you have to reach around and do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Some headlights for the front, I think those are. Jumbo says, trust in the process. That might be a mechanism later that does it. Think of my Back to the Future DeLorean light feature. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, there's probably going to be the cockpit here, so you can just push the cockpit in a certain way and bang. I do want to see how it looks when it's finished, so you can have it docked in cleanly. Oh, I see. So these little tabs on the side. Oh, there goes Kai. This little tab on the side here just makes it slot into the rails. It's actually nice. No, you don't see. You're blind. What are eyes? I don't have those. Okay. And it's much yellower in the instructions than it is in person. 1 and 2. Okay, and then this one goes here to improve the slot for the little bike. And same thing for the other side, yeah. So now if I take this, yeah, the bike has a bit more of a helpful guide to get in and out. I keep just grabbing the bike and fiddling with it. It's 2 of you, 2 of you, and these 2. Okay. 2 of these, 2 of these. This one goes down here. This one goes over here. Okay. Double wedge, little cheese wedge. And then, not that, 2 of these. Okay. This goes on the side here. That, yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, okay, we're not building the other side first. Okay. Okay. So that goes there. Actually, I'll take that piece off. And do sticker number 7. 7 there. Okay. This one, yeah. And this clicks in down here on these little triangle, on these little clips. Wait, what? Oh, come on. These would be this way. I just did it wrong. Yes, I did. Wait, let me just go back a bunch. No, that was the right way. Isn't it? It's weird. Why? Oh, must be used for something else. Whatever. Does that get used for something else? I just want to see if that... I might need to check in the builder app. See, I haven't built the exact same and it's like a stud short of the clip. Huh. I mean, I don't want to say they screwed up, but they might have messed it up a bit. The angle doesn't seem right. I'll check on the build app tomorrow. Wedge in a triangle. Fill in the ugly gap. Yeah, on the instructions it has that sitting smoothly. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna flip this and it'll look nicer. Yeah, that looks more like how it should be, I think. So I will just flip it up. Come on. Okay. Actually, no, I don't think it is. 'Cause these instructions are very conflicting. Huh. I am conflicting, yes. Now what's wrong? I did build it a bit wrong, actually. I see that. I don't know if that was from one of my flips, though. No, it was from one of my flips. Okay. Okay, that works. Done that, done them. Haven't done that. Wrong one. This one, yep. And this one goes down there. And another wedge over here. Okay. Now we're swapping to the other side. Loop. These two. Right. So this one goes like this. No. Okay. Good. No, sticker number 8. Okay. And a triangle. Perfect. The wedge again. These two. Two triangle. Well, 2 cheese wedges. And this loop. Okay, and that's bag 3. Bag 4. Need to drink a bit. I'm getting very dry throat. We're nearly 2/3 through this set. This one's so small compared to the others recently. Alright. Yeah, facing this way. Oh, Jumbo's taking a break. Alright. See you later. Enjoy your lurk. Cheese wedge. This thing, whatever it's called, and the other one actually. Yep. Okay, so this one goes in here. Need 2 of these weird bits. One. Two. Okay, so it's this with number 3. Alright. Going this way. Okay. Sword, dragon head, and stud. It's upside down. Okay. And the clip goes just after the stud. Oh wait, the sword goes sideways. Blade outward. Okay. And flip. This. It's this. And this little slope thing. Okay. Another one of these and another sticker 3. Alright, another sword. Okay. Okay. Spin it around. Where are the vent slopes? 1 and 2. Two of these. Okay. And now for the rear. Okay. Two white 1x2s. Two of these. And a little bit of that. Okay, and then this goes over here at the back. 2 square plates. These 2 go. Two of these. Right. So this is the engine exhaust, I assume. One, two, and three. Technic pins. Okay. Check. Check and okay, all good. Go there. Oh. Up the top here, we add that. 1, 2, more black piece. And that goes here. And then the same on the opposite side. But with a sticker. Number 14 to be specific. He says, a sticker. Yes, a sticker. This one. Just remove a piece then, or is that just me feeling what I had? Okay, I think that's the right way. That's a bad stick. Alright. We got some bumper stickers. This gets some double wedges at the front, at the top. Nope, that's a vent. This is what I want. Right, so this just goes very tightly in here. Sorry, bumped the mic a bit then. These two and these two. Okay, we're building a spoiler. Spoiler warning. Sorry. This one. Spoiler warning. I'm terrible, I know. Let me get back to my stream deck. The stream controls. Okay, so it's 2 of these and this. One, 2, 3. Jumbo says, I need the pirate eye roll to accompany that. I'm not bothering to get that up on the stream. There. Goes with the vertical side out. Okay. This goes up top. Jumbo says, everyone, and I mean everyone, in Spawn Chunks and Casual Craft knows my GIF. Yeah. Most of the folks in AIU probably know it as well. Keach has it favorited. Good. But most folks at AIU would know it as well. Yeah, I mean, I usually use it straight away when somebody makes a bad joke, so... Okay. Other one. One more. This one. Yes. Okay, number 4. The big one. I'm really happy with that. Let me peel it up. Oh no, I've gotten a bad sticker placement and I can't remove it. Too low. Oh, I got it. Yes. There we go, I got it. Take away all its stick. Okay. That's just as bad. Okay, that's good. No, I need a Technic pin. Uh, Right, so that's just a little emblem on it. And the next page, the same thing. Yeah. Chicken number 5. I will be applying this much better though. So it's on that side. Now. Can you hear the rustling from my jacket at all when I'm not talking? Doesn't look like it. Because I've got a puffer jacket on today because I didn't bother changing when I got home. Jim says, yes, I did notice your puffer jacket and also your 2 rings. I mean, I'm usually wearing these when I stream. Or at least I try to. Or they've just ended up off to the side. Sorry about that. I'm back now. I just had to step away for a moment. Shield piece and sticker number 1. All right. Sorry about that. Overhang. Overhang. Ooh. Loop on either side. And then sword in the back of each. Yeah, can't go like that. Okay. Blade inwards. Okay. I think I did that all right. And then this just clips onto... Yeah. Right, now for bag 5. Shouldn't be much left at all. But we do have also... We have 9 stickers left. One to each wheel and a few other detailing ones. Okay. Wheel rims. Yeah, the wheels have decorative rims on them. Yeah, the swords. I'm seeing the parts for the anniversary figure in its base. I mean, I can see that she's there for the whatchamacallit, minifig instructions. Okay. Most of the others neutral fate, so I won't go angry on her. 2 swords and hair. There's her legs. There. Reverse grip. Okay, she can just go over there. Jump says, I don't know why, but I do love those pieces. Which pieces do you mean? The wheel rims, yeah. I mean, it's just this little disc. This. Yeah, this is just the whole front of the car. Okay. I'm gonna move this to the side a bit more. One by one bricks. And some studs. Pearl gold. The L pieces. There. All right. Okay. These two 3x1s. Oh yeah, jumbo. Little Gridfinity box worked out. I'll grab this again to cover it so I can flip it. So it's on 2x2 spacing. Also, that's a good way to show. It fits on pretty well, not exact, because obviously this isn't Gridfinity compatible. But it can somewhat sit on top comfortably. Now I've got a 1x1, a 1x2, and a 3x3. Okay. Oh no. That just made a mess. No, so it's just one of them. 2 proper red tiles. Three by 2. These little wings. There's the other one there. Hate it when they do that. Put one in the off bag and then one in the main pile. What was it? Yay? Okay. That's how you activate the bike. You push back on this. Oh, Jonas, so much delay. Oh, it's yaying at your Gridfinity bin bring print being successful. Ah, yeah. Though it is in a different color to my other Gridfinity prints, which is a little bit annoying. Because my grid and the previous two bins are in natural white. The new one is in cool white. Like, it's not very noticeable on camera, but it is a bit clearer. But in person, it's very noticeable. This is much more solid white. Yeah, your OCT would be struggling with this. Oh no, does it not fit in the grid properly? Why do you not fit in my grid? Don't know if it's something with the print. It's not fitting in my grid properly. I'll look into it tomorrow, but that sure ain't good. Two of these, and Technic axle each. Okay. These to seal all this nonsense together. Okay. A maroon tile and some fancy slopes with the flat bit on top. Oh. Alright, the cockpit goes in. A little stripe going down to it. This will just go in there. This will actually clip into here, so you'll lift the cabin a bit and it'll launch out the bike. Okay, some cheese loops. Okay. Okay, so it's a black vent. Split. Okay. This with sticker number 12. This is the one for concern. looks alright. Let's get it attached first and then we'll make our call. There's a bit of a crease in it, but hopefully that'll flatten out. But it's stuck down, like that. All right, and then I guess we just toss this aside. This and this. Another one of these. Okay. I'm just going to flip this one because of the molding mark. So you're doing the mini DeLorean tomorrow night, Jumbo? Yeah, thought so. I mean, I've got the real mini DeLorean broken up in my Tub of Dimensions stuff. There's the ones from for Lego Dimensions, they just made really tiny vehicles, like got this one here. I just need to reposition a few bits on it that have gotten weird. Like, this is the scale of vehicle they would have. Nothing a minifigure could fit in. And in the game, they'll just ride on top. Jeremy says, oh, cool. That's even smaller than my Star Wars vehicles. Yeah, they're really mini scale. Like, look, just Google Lego Dimensions vehicles and you'll see a bunch of them. Jimbo says, holy, someone's selling that Dimensions DeLorean for $80 US. That's basically the price of my big DeLorean on eBay. They're selling it on eBay. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Is it just the build itself? Or does it have one of these? Because this piece, if I can break it off without the bit on top of it. Oh, why is that stuck on so well? There we are. So this is, oh god, I'm not great on this tonight. This piece has a little NFC chip in the bottom. And this lets you write the data for the vehicle to it. The bricks mean nothing, you just write all the data to this little tag. How's that piece? Supposedly with box, slightly bent. So, send me the listing for it. I just want to see it. While I wait for you to do that, I'll just hold a bit. Oh god, that's a long link. Okay, so it's the full toy pack. Or the full level pack. So that's the Marty McFly and the hoverboard that I mentioned as well. But so you got those three. If you put Marty on the game, it would also unlock a special Back to the Future level that was based on the movie. So these tags on the vehicles, these aren't unique per vehicle. This is just a toy tag, it's called, and you can assign any vehicle to it. You just need the character associated with that vehicle. But the one that's with Marty, you can only use for Marty. It will always summon in Marty McFly. And also the minifig ones have a base with a design printed for them and only a 2-stud thing, so a minifig fits perfectly on it. Basically it's an amiibo, yeah. But Lego was very late to the Toys to Life thing, and they were the most expensive by far. Because you got actual Lego with them, and you had to build them. Okay. Yeah, that's all right. Then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the old Lego Dimensions game, it came with Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstyle, and those were the only 3 you needed to play through the game. But to get 100%, you would need a fair few of the figures and their accessories. And the things were only released in waves throughout the years that they had it active. I think they did only 2 years, but they released figures throughout the years. So like on launch day, it was technically impossible to 100% the game. Yeah, welcome to the Toys to Life genre, Jumbo. And also, there would be a hub world associated with each franchise that was in it. Like there was a Ninjago hub world, a Back to the Future hub world, DC, Lord of the Rings, Lego Movie, etc. And you had to have a character of that franchise on the pad to be able to enter it, and then you could use any figures inside. But you had to own at least one figure of the franchise to get in. And each of the franchise worlds had collectibles in it. No, it says vomits. Yeah. It is extremely paywalled. And also on a lot of the platforms, you can't even... So the year 2 content, you had to download each section of it if you wanted the figure to work. Like I would get, don't know any of the year 2 stuff. Actually, no, Adventure Time. So I would get one of the Adventure Time packs. I would have to put it on, download all the data for Adventure Time stuff, and then I could use it all. But now that they've shut down service for a bunch of the platforms, you just can't play with them anymore. If you didn't have it downloaded, at least. I mean, that's partially just they wanted to add the year 2 content, but they didn't want to make a massive update that had everything unnecessarily for people. Because back then, consoles had much more limited storage space. So it was somewhat nice that they did it that way. But then there's the inevitable march of eShops getting shut down. So this is 11 and 12 now. Jumbo says, I'm somewhat conflicted. The downloadable levels are basically DLCs that I'm fine with, but having the services shut down is not cool. Absolutely not cool. I mean, sure, there's ample warning about the shutdown. Damn it, I did that upside down. Because it isn't on Lego shutting down the service, it's the platform shutting down the service. Because it's Xbox, Sony, Nintendo, etc. shutting down the shops for that platform after it's been retired. Because they don't want to keep supporting the Xbox 360 store indefinitely. Oh god, this doesn't have a easy to lift up spot on it. The Pokemon shutdown thing, that is the Nintendo DS Wi-Fi service getting shut down, and now the 3DS online has been shut down a few months ago? No, that was last year. Oh god. The 3DS online service got shut off last year. What else is there? The Wii service. The Wii was barely used for Pokemon stuff though. There was a few battle simulator games on the Wii. Oh yeah, Dream World. That was a web-based thing. I remember hearing there was attempts to revive it at some point. But they needed loads of Flash player data from people who had played it when it was on. Oh, they're actually getting there. Wow. Okay. And I bet they'll backdoor some way to get it to connect to like to with DNS tricks. Okay, more stickers. Number 6. So Jumbo said, I was looking at Pokemon Home as basically a replacement for Pokemon Bank, but I did find it cool that Bank is supposedly not yet shut down and folks can transfer Pokemon from Bank to Home. Yeah, that is genuinely the only reason that Bank is up still, so people can transfer to Home. Because if Bank gets shut down properly, it severs a connection that runs from Generation 3 all the way up to Generation 9 as of now. But if they cut the connection, it will reduce it from Generation 3 to Generation 5. So I can technically catch a Pokemon on a Game Boy Advance, send it to a DS, send it to a 3DS, and then send it to, what's it called? You can send it to the Switch. Okay. You could also get Pokemon in Dream World, couldn't you? It was one of the sources of hidden abilities, I think. Okay, so it's... Yeah, you can catch Pokemon in Dream World. Thought so. There. Okay, so this connects like this. Put the front bumper. Wedges. Okay, so this slide down onto the pegs in the little ejector thing. Make sure it's properly clipped together. If I prime the little launcher, yeah. So I can I flip it actually? Yeah, the launcher's primed. I lift this up, bang. motorbike away. Wheels. No, Dream World, you put a Pokemon in a machine in a game, in the games for Black and White, or is it Black and White 2? So Generation 5 game, and then you go to sleep in the game, and then you can go on your computer and connect to Dream World, like your real world computer. So your character would be sleeping in the game, and you would connect it into the dreams on the computer. Okay, so it's Ugly Side Out game. I mean, it's not overly lore. He just said there are people working restoring the feature who are awesome people, by the way, because I love when people bring back stuff like that was shut down officially. Okay, these need a buffer. One. Two. They're currently searching for programmers and native Japanese/Korean speakers to help translating. Why Korean and Japanese? To translate into those languages, or translate it from those languages? That I do not know. Fair enough. Just trying to get a bit of an idea of the picture of what the heck's happening with it. Alright. Need 4 wheel rims. That's actually almost it. Then it's just the base, the character display. Jeez. Okay. What I'm actually going to do, I think, is drop this onto the wheel and then do the sticker. But, oh, actually, I didn't align it properly. Might need to just push that pin out. The sword. Can I use the hilt? No. Screwdriver. That's enough. I can shake it out. I had it right. Okay. I want the symbol at the top of the wheel. Oh, I need to punch it out. On that one, yeah. Okay. Jumbo says, ooh, found their Twitter. Recently updated with info as well. Latest May 27th. Huh, neat. If anyone's wondering, Twitter handle at PDW Revival. Pokemon Dream World Revival, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, another rim. I don't want the sticker on there. Okay. Right, and that's the wheels done. Right, so now I can put it down. Throw away the sticker sheet. And with a bit of care, take the bike, flip the front, load it properly. Now we have it loaded. You can see him just chilling in the bike. And then if I lift the front, it just races out. Takes a decent amount of force to actually load it. Pew. One. There we go. So I'm just gonna pull off this engine block. I can. This doesn't sit very snugly. Whatever. Yeah. It looks really nice though. The head's a bit messed up on him actually. There we are. I'll manually reload. And nope, that's not in properly. Like they made it so you can actually hold the bike and it won't just fall out. Or hold the car and the bike won't fall out. Alright, that's the car done. Now, with this parked to the side, let's do this. So, four gold cones. Or the top purple 2x4. There's the jumpers there. One of each jumpers. Wedges all around. Or the anniversary logo. That's it for the instructions. I'm pretty sure the website had it displayed differently. One sec. The website has her displayed very differently. I like the way they have it displayed on the website better than the actual set, so I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, so that's how they have it on the website. Jumbo, there's a little delete button, a little bin. Yeah, that's the exact image that I was looking at. It looks much nicer with the swords crossed like that, I think, as a display thing. So now I will take this, pull off the end, and insert Master of Shadow. And that is my anniversary figure collection complete. Well, get in there. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? There we are. Yeah, so this is all the anniversary elemental masters. So we got Ice, Earth, Creation, First Ninjutsu Master, Destruction, Lightning, and Shadow. Don't know why they didn't do a special Fire, but yeah. Really like having that finished though. Looks good with all 7. And then we've just got this random droid. You can just stand on the back. Alright. That's a set finished. You can just roll on over here. It does not steer great, actually. Like, I'm putting a decent amount of force on it. It's barely turning. It doesn't have hinges in the wheel at all. Alright. Instructions go away. Now, each bag is its own pot. Which one do I do first? You get to pick, Jumbo. Or Kija. Just say 1 or 2. Kija says 2. Okay. Book 2. It looks a little bit jank, but yeah. I didn't want to have it tall again. I need to get new instructions source. If you're heading off soon, Jumbo, that's completely fine. That's not what I wanted. Stupid thing. Bag 1 can go to the side. Jumbo says, me going off isn't what you wanted? Yeah, it's fine. If you want to sleep, go sleep. I'll be judging you silently. All right. Jumbo says, judge me for the truth? I'll let you judge away. Always judging. All right. One, two, three. Supposed to be 4 at least. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jumbo says, Sojo's mental. Still can't do it. Okay, and little dome. I've spread this out so much because I had to find that one piece. Oh, I like this. It's a painter's palette, but it's a lily pad, I assume, for this use. No, I'll have to connect properly to something. Okay. Jumbo says, all right, all other stuff closed. Bye, folks. Have a good rest of stream. All right, see you later, Jumbo. I'll talk with you tomorrow night, I guess. Here we are. Okay. Green wall. No, the green wall. The blue transparent wall. Trans blue wall. Yeah, that's what the piece is. The color's called. Or trans light blue, I think. Maybe one of the two. Good. And then start the stem. Okay, the clear wall. The rest of the pot just shoots up very suddenly. Come on, where are the pieces? There. Okay, the ring. Perfect. Three. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. All right. 2, 3, 4. white stud underneath all of them. Four of these, okay. Oh, these connect at the diagonals. I definitely prefer this newer piece that they have for the ring than the old one. Because the old one, it had a bit of room to wiggle around, and I didn't overly like that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Get in there. Oh, I didn't do the stud. That's why it isn't going in very well. So with 3 of them done, yeah. Done it again, even though I had it in hand. Okay. These ones will also be reaching out. Okay. Alright, that's done. Oh, at least that stage is done. Next layer up. Come on. There. Yeah, this piece is definitely the way that they should have gone a while ago for the botanicals. Because it just looks so much nicer. It's gonna hurt my fingers if I keep doing it that way. I do like this trans glitter yellow though. A very nice color. And you don't see enough trans glitter pieces. Okay. So this is on the diagonals or the straight? The straight. Okay. 2. 3 and 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they get studs up. Well, not studs, claws. Ow, that actually hurt. I'm going to separate. I'm going to use that to push them in. Less damaging way. When you're not careful, these claws are actually fairly sharp. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so one claw in each spoke of this. Taken straight up. Okay. And just drop that in. Add a spike. Last little blossom. Alternate that with this. Okay, and then close it up. Much as it'll allow me. No, I lost it. Oh no. Out. These need to go in. Just closing this up is actually decently annoying. That's probably closed too much, to be honest. Okay, that's enough, I think. So, join the ends of these. And the black rod goes in. And I ram that up the middle. Does that still work? Yes, it does. Alright. That's Lily 1. Alright, and switch to this instruction book. Okay. Bag 1. Alrighty. Starts out the same way. One, two, three, and 4. Two of these get darker tiles, or darker green tiles. I did say to Jumbo that I wouldn't buy any Pokemon Lego, or any Lego at all, but I have seen some rumors going around about Pokemon Lego that there might be a Rayquaza and Zinnia set coming. So Zinnia will be likely the first Pokemon minifigure, which is a very odd choice, honestly. Was it you that told me? Okay. I've seen a bunch of stuff on YouTube about it as well. But if that does come out, I will be buying that because that's cool. I like Rayquaza. Yeah. That. Yeah. He says, okay, try to guess how many hard stones I have in my file of Black 2. Like 2 or 3 dozen. If you're making a point of it, you have too many. $160. What the? Why do you have so many hard stones? What drops hard stone, or what gives hard stones? What is that? Is that a molding mark? Yes, it is a really bad molding mark. Jeez. You have 20 destiny knots. Oh my god. What's destiny knots function even? I can't remember outside of breeding. Passing, I know, outside of breeding. I can't remember the natures outside of the function outside of breeding. It has a battle function. If the beholder becomes infatuated, the Pokemon that the holder is in love with becomes infatuated as well. Ah, okay. Yeah, it passes down 5 IVs. The 6th is randomized. Did I drop a piece? Yes, I did. Stay. You also have 49 heart scales, Jesus. And they're not that useful. I find it odd, in some of the games, heart scales are incredibly annoying to get. And then in Alola, they just give you them constantly. They're rare or useful. I mean, they're move relearning. You don't need to relearn moves that often in the old games unless you're playing for stupid reasons. Like, when in a casual playthrough, have you ever really needed to use the move relearner? You've used 2 or 3? I'm gonna put the build there. So this is on the diagonals. Oh no. Q said, I have three or more of every evolutionary stone besides water, of which I have 0. That's annoying. Go get water stones. Are you getting all these things from the like seafloor thing, whatever it's called? The like maze thing? I don't remember what it's called. Oh, stream's like, oh, I see it lagging. Oh god. What is happening with my internet? I am dropping so many frames. Oh god. Oh god. Nothing else is using network. Who is nuking my network? I don't know what's going on with my network. I'm so sorry, Keisha. Oh god, why is it going to shit? Okay, I'm just gonna keep building while it's checking what's happening. I'm getting my usual speeds. I don't know what's happening. It must be on Twitch's end. Because I'm at my usual speeds. My bandwidth should be fine. Why are we so bad? I'm dropping so many frames. Okay, my bitrate is coming back up. I'm still very low though. Okay. Oh, nope. It spiked back up to the normal range. Oh, and it's going down. Going down rapidly. Oh god. What's happening? Monitoring the internet. Just to make sure nothing goes horribly wrong. He just said, okay, good to know it's not me as I tried my phone too. Yeah, my bitrate is down to 1,800 kilobits a second. Usual is 6,000-ish. Gone up to 2K, but it's still not great. I'm dropping a lot of frames. is up with this? I'm up in the 4,000s again, so that's much better, but it is still struggling. Why is my internet being so crap? Need to get consistent internet. Come on. I don't like it when this happens. I mean, at least the internet's still on and it didn't turn itself off to update on its own. Remember the time it did that and scared the hell out of me. Because the internet was just gone suddenly. So is the audio fine or is it that really choppy as well? Feels better? Yeah, I'm up around... Oh, I was up near 5,000. There we are. Oh, no. Okay, I'm bouncing around, but I'm staying above 3,500 kilobits a second. 6,000 kilobit. 5. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I'm taking this as a hopeful sign that NBN is actually working on the infrastructure. Because I actually want good internet rather than DSL speeds. Like my speed earlier when I tested, 41 down, 13 up. And that's usual. Oh boy, why are we so laggy? Stop lagging. Oh. Big jump in my speed. 12,000 kilobits per second. And it's still saying the connection's bad. What the hell? Twitch is showing different numbers. What the hell? Is stream healthier or is it still weird? Oh, no, I'm back in the 2000s. Arrgh. Why? I'm gonna put this to the side so I can work on these properly. Are we back? This is on you to tell me, because I'm not seeing Twitch's end. I don't want to open up my phone and put more stress on the network if it's under stress. And I don't want to waste my data, because I get very little. I want a cheap ass plan. Just buffering a lot. Why? I've dropped over 33,000 frames and rising rapidly. Okay, so these just go all around. Okay. That's done. Drop this on top. What in the technic pin and run that all the way through. Where's this going through? Okay. He just says, those are so delayed messages, by the way, about 3-4 minutes, by the way. Oh god. Yeah, that's really bad. Maybe try refreshing your pay. Actually, no, that won't help. It'll just fall behind again and again. My internet can't keep up with this. Well, I did that all slip down. It's easy to fix though, it's just a little flip. For that though, I will just do this easily. And seal it up. Okay. Close up. Okay. Technic pin through the middle. And then just drop it on in. Alright, that's the set finished. Alright. I'll do the cleanup whilst Kijo catches up because of the delay with my crappy internet. Alright, so these are our 2 sets for tonight. Yeah, this is a much shorter stream than usual for me because I just don't have as much to do. But yeah, so next week won't be Lego because I'm out of that and I won't be buying again for a little while. May start something new. We'll see how I feel. But until then, yeah, I've been Crimson. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you, Kija, Jumbo. What was it? The name? I have to scroll way up to the top of the chat. Doesn't show. I think it was the Devonverse or whatever their name is. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming in tonight. Saying hello to chat. Yeah. It's not really worth me continuing with how weird my internet's being, so I will leave it at this. Thank you all for coming again. I'm just rambling at this point. Good night, good night. Bye.